Grace, suba ka muna. Microphone. Ay, wala ako. Beauty pack.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello. It's evening. It's evening. Hello. It's evening. It's evening. Hello. It's evening from my end. I don't know if it's noon in your side. So just good evening from here. I'm streaming live from Nigeria and it's 10:26 p.m. here. So it's good evening from here. Can I know where you're joining me from? Can I know where you're joining me from? Could you do me a hi? I love to give people personalized. I love to give people personalized. Don't know if it's no. I love to give people personalized greetings here. So kindly do let me know where you're joining me from. Okay, thank you. Grace, come. Bring me the other phone, the main phone. I think I should plug it here because I'll be moving that phone. Then you give me another bottle of water. Grace, please come. The other stick, that camera stick. Look at it there. Bring it. The other stick, that camera stick. Look at it there. Easy. Okay. Mm. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure you look pretty too. Thank you so very much. Welcome here. Welcome here. Bhutan Lisa, I've been looking for you for like God knows how many days now. I searched for you day before yesterday. I searched for you yesterday. I've been screaming, where is Ton? We need to continue from where we stopped off. You know, we didn't finish that 10-year-old smoking story. We didn't finish it. And I did not want to finish it up without you. I've been looking for you. How are you? How are you? Where have you been? Why did you abandon me? Where have you been? Huh? Guys, that's my very good friend. That's my very good friend. I think he's from Kenya, right? Ton, is it Kenya? Is it Kenya? Are you in Kenya? I think you're the one that is in Kenya. I hope I'm not mixing it up. Uh-huh. Yes, I know it's Kenya. Yes. Yes, I'm sure you've been very busy, but you're keeping well, right? You're fine. You're keeping well. You're keeping well, right? I'm happy to see you again. I am very happy to see you again. I am very, very happy to see you again. How has the journey been? How has the YouTube journey been? How has the YouTube journey been? Very tough. Very tough. But we aren't backing down, right? We aren't backing down. We aren't backing down, right? Yeah, my dear, it's not easy, but we'll keep pushing. We just maintain a positive front. We'll continue to maintain a positive front and keep pushing and keep pushing. Nothing good comes easy. That's what I believe. Yeah, nothing good comes easy, and um if you're doing what you love, like there is no pressure, you're doing something that's there is no pressure on you. Like I don't know how to explain it. If it's something you love, there is no pressure. Why not? You know, why not? Why not? I'm so happy to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back. How is Kenya? I should visit Kenya pretty soon. I should visit Kenya pretty soon. I have a lot of friends from Kenya because of those days of Big Brother Africa. Yes, cold. Really? Is it raining now? Is this your raining season? It's raining season here, but we are not even experiencing the chill. Like the rains are here, but we are still the weather is still very hot. No Nigeria now. Nigeria is hot. Nigeria is very hot. Exactly. It is raining season until October. Yes, even here, it's supposed to be rainy season until October, and then the weather is supposed to be calmer and everything. But you find that the moment you jump out of the bathroom, if your air conditionings are not on, you just be sweating away. You just be sweating away. Like it boils down to global warming. These are, when they say global warming, this is what it is. So I'm very excited for you that you have the chill. I don't like the heat period at all. I don't like to sweat. So I admire you. I wish I was in Kenya right now. I wish I was in Kenya right now. My skin would have been finer than it is, because the heat period makes me look ugly. So thank you, my friend. If Kofi sees you, he will tell you this woman has been looking for you. I told them yesterday, I said, putting on a lot of sweaters. I don't like some. Really? You're even wearing sweaters? I admire you. I really do admire. I admire all of you in Kenya right now. Nigeria is hot. I can tell you. Nigeria is really hot. I was screaming yesterday. Everybody, if you go into any life and you see Button Lisa, tell him that he is wanted at Wholesome Kids. Tell him he is wanted at Wholesome Kids. Let's continue that discussion. So let's continue that discussion, right? Let's continue that discussion. Are you ready? Do you have time? Did you come to stay, or you're just passing? I have brought myself here. Good. I love that response. So, in essence, kick off. So, I was saying that day that it's not enough for us to jump in and begin to say, okay, um, let the child stop doing this, let the child stop doing that. We need to find out what the child is surrounded by, first of all, the environment. And I did ask you, you said the child is still staying with, the child is still at home, meaning the child is with the parents, right? Please help me do a double tap on your screen. Help me do a double tap on your screen. The child is still with the parents. So now this child is still inside the danger zone. So if you now come and start giving solutions that are just up, it won't work. It will not work. So first of all, I would like to employ you that, okay, thank you. You've already done that. Thank you. I would like to employ you that each time you see this child, just, even if it's for 30 seconds, just say something nice to the child, okay? We are not going to throw the child away. The child doesn't know what he's doing. It does she I don't know if it's a he or a she. Okay, it's a she. Yes, I asked. You said it's a she. She doesn't know her left from her right. She's just being a victim of her environment. She's just been a victim of the parents that um, she has been given for them to bring her into this world. You understand? So the best we can do for this child is, each time you run into her, say something positive. If you have time to spend up to 5 minutes, 10 minutes with the child, how and she's very arrogant. It's the upbringing. It's her upbringing, you see? It's her upbringing. So we don't parent. Parents don't parent. I did a shot yesterday. I think I scheduled it. I don't know if it has dropped, if it's public now, but I scheduled a shot yesterday where I said parents need to be parented. It was Onyeka, one other lady that always popped into my life. She was the one that said that thing in one of the live, and it just stuck with me. I had to put it out as a shot yesterday. I don't know if it has dropped. I say most parents need to be parented. So these parents now, they didn't parent that child. See, most people, they just put to bed, and the child begins to grow up in the environment. So it's even the environment that is shaping the child. So if you have negativity all around the environment, what do you expect that the child will pick up? Is negativity. If you have rudeness all over the environment, the child is growing into that environment. The child is drinking the water from rudeness. The child is drinking water of abuse, water of rudeness, water of abuse. You understand? But a child that is bettered and has a, a good environment, safe heavens, um, everything is cordial. There is a lot of love. There is a lot of love around that environment. You find that these children, that is exactly what they are going to pick up. You know, a child that is bettered into a lovely environment is definitely not going to begin to go and source for rudeness, disrespect, lack of fear for adults. They're not going to go and source it from elsewhere. It won't even fit. It will just be like a a square peg in a round shape. I don't know. I can't remember how that thing is being said. Thank you for the likes. I can see the likes going up. Thank you so very much. Thank you for sending me love. I receive them and I give back love to you wholeheartedly. You know. So 10 years old, the only way that child right now will have, I'm not writing the child off completely, but 80% of it, thank you for the bouquet of flowers. Thank you. 80% of what can be done to this child for a change is when the child is pulled away from that environment. When, as I keep saying environment, I mean within the people who have brought her up till 10 years old, that is her parents. What it means is that they are not parenting that child. They didn't parent the child. So the child has taken into smoking because the child sees them smoking. Now, if that child was not even a rude child plus, because this information now, you just dropped it again. If the child was even a reasonably good child, I would have said, each time you see this child, try to speak positivity into the child. Try to project, the word of God into the child. But now you have added the child is rude. So the best solution would have been if that baby is taken away from that place and then given to another person to care for and bring her up. That's when the changes would have begun. And even at that, the changes will not be automatic. It will not be automatic. I have a little girl in the house. I have a little girl in the house, the girl that stays with me here. She she came in here about March. Yes, she came in here about March. The first thing I noticed was that she didn't have a thank you in her mouth. She didn't have a thank you in her mouth. You give her something, she'll just collect and walk away, you know. And from my own environment, okay, what about if she can be taken to rehab? Yes, if she can be taken to rehab, the work will start, taking place there, because she has been extracted from that environment, the environment that dented her, right? That environment that dented her, that environment that made her who she is now today, even at 10. If she's been extracted from that environment, which rehab is one of the options. That's why I said the only way to redeem that child is taking that child completely away from the parents, which is the environment I kept referring to. Okay. Yes, rehab can work. Rehab can work. Get people at the rehab center. There are therapies there, people who can work on your mind, psychologists who can just sit down every day, talk to you with will the kind of message that will just reinforce your mindset. Gradually, those evil webs that had built a house inside of your mind, you find that they begin to shed off, until something new is being replaced. And that takes place because you no longer have You no longer have, you're no longer in that space where it's only debt that was getting into you. I feel like demonstrating this thing. Or can I stand up? I feel like demonstrating this thing. I would have gotten 2 glasses. In fact, you do it. You can do it later on in your house. Put 2 glasses. One of the glass, drop maybe a food coloring inside, any color of your choice. Just drop a small food coloring inside. And then the other glass, leave it clean, leave it crystal clear. Pick up a bottle of water, right? Pour in both glasses. As you're pouring inside the glass that contains nothing, will you see something there? You will not see anything there. The water is not going to change color. But as you're pouring into the glass that you have dropped maybe a red food coloring, definitely it's going to begin to turn red. It's going to begin to turn red, right? Now, these 2 scenarios I'm giving to you, the glass without, demonstrate if possible. Okay, Farsia, I looked for you. Farsia. Okay, so give me a moment. Let me get glasses, right? Let me get glasses. I have colors. I told you I have everything in my house because I'm raising a child. I have 2 children, so I try to keep things that I know I'll need. So give me 1 minute. Hello, Farsia. You look great, man. Wow, thank you. I just left your Instagram page. How are you? I missed you today. I'm coming. Few seconds. Oh, no. Glass. Oops. Oops. Oh, okay. Okay. Fine. What about you? Fasia, I'm beautiful. Tony saying hello to you. Tony saying hello to you. How are you, my friend? How is the baby? So I got a color. 2 glasses, right? Good. This one is empty. This is empty. You can see there's nothing in it. Clean. This has something in it. You can see I've dropped that color inside, right? Now, I need something again. Hang on, I'm coming. Okay, let's see. This one is here. Color green. I'm fine. Also, what about okay, she's okay. Fasea is responding to and finally connect with me on my channel. Okay. Um let me see. Which one do I use? So this one is positive energy. You see, the empty glass is positive energy. So this is the right environment, the environment that is filled up with love, environment that is filled up with respect, environment that is filled up with discipline, okay, environment that is filled up with empathy, an environment that is filled up with sympathy. So, in such an environment, let's take this glass as a newborn baby. This is a newborn baby that came out empty. This baby doesn't have anything off his or her sleeve. This baby is depending on Button Lisa to shape him or her into whatever he is going to become in future. Okay, positive energy. We'll drop that one here. Then we go for the next energy. Well, I didn't cut this thing well. It's going to give me trouble. Okay. I think this one is just a bad tape. This tape is not good. This is the second time it's giving me trouble. So we have negative, we have negative energy. All right. Okay. You are a left-handed person. It is said people with left working hand are very deaf. Really? Okay, I'll put this one. Okay, let me put it towards the top so that it won't cover up our experiment when we start pouring in water. So this one is your negative energy, right? This is your negative energy. In this negative energy is where you have the habit of smoking. That's our subject matter. This is where you have that habit of smoking. This is where you have that habit of rudeness. This is where you have disrespect. This is where you have unforgiveness, lack of love. This is where you have tantrums, emotional tantrums. This is where you have traumas. This is where you have children who are bullies, right? Who are bullies here, all here. Now, again, this child came out empty, just like this one. There is nothing in the head of this child. Let me hide the color that I've put inside. There is nothing in the head of this child. The child has been given to Button Lisa to groom into a toddler, then teenager, adulthood, like that. Fasia, are you here? Are you here? Fasia, if you're here and you're following, if you're following me, if you're following my illustration, please do let me know. We started off from that 10-year-old smoking girl. Remember, I was looking for Ton yesterday all through. I was looking for Ton yesterday all through. I wanted to continue this discussion. So I saw him today and I'm like, let us continue. I'm just trying to bring Fasia up to speed with what I'm doing before she loses me. She'll be like, what are they doing? Is she trying to do, these Africans, they like juju. Is that a native doctor stuff she's doing? So no, that's not what I'm doing. We are just illustrating something. So the two are empty. You're laughing, yes now. The two are empty, right? They are empty. Good. This is your child, positive energy. This is my child, negative energy. In this my space, there is something inside. This color inside represents the 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 my environment. It represents my own environment. Your own environment is crystal clear because your environment is an environment filled with love, sympathy, and all of that. Remember. Now, is it not what we have that we will give? Can you give what you don't have? You cannot give what you don't have. So let me drop this one first. Me is hatred I have. Is I'm addicted to smoking. That's what I have. I cannot see you and tell you that, oh, you look nice. Oh, you look good. Oh, like Fasia came on, immediately she came on, she said, you're looking fine, man. I don't have that in my DNA. I can't see you looking good and I give you compliments. I can't give you compliments. So my child is growing. This child has been given to me. The child is with me. The child is beginning to grow. It is what I have. It is what is inside of my head that I will be pouring into this child. Remember, there is a vacuum. You as a parent, you are the one that has to fill up that vacuum. Now look at it. Just let me cut off this stuff so that I don't do adverts for these people. So I have my water. It's what I have that I will give. Oh, me, I don't have respect. I don't have respect. I don't have love. I don't have sympathy. Hello, good evening. I can see somebody just joined in. Good evening, good evening, good evening. We are doing an experiment here, so just hang on with us so that you see what I'm doing. Give me up to 5 minutes. I'll explain exactly what I'm doing to you. But whilst you're staying, could you just do me a hi? Let me see your name. Could you just do me a hi? Let me see your name so that I can give you a personalized welcome. We give people personalized welcomes here in this channel. By the way, my name is Peggy, and this is the face behind this channel. So let me go on. Now, I'm feeling in. Ton, what are you seeing? What are you noticing? Write for me on the comment section. Write for me on the comment section what you're seeing. I will keep putting. Write for me on the comment section what you're seeing, please. Write for me on the comment section. Water changing, good. The water is changing. It's changing. because I am filling into that crystal clear glass. Impurity is impurity I am pouring in. There is no purity in me. There is no good behavior in me. There is no good character in me. There is no love in me. There is no sympathy in me. There is no empathy. You're colorblind. So yeah, I think you're colorblind. This is purple. This is actually purple. So yeah, you're colorblind. But it's okay. It's all good. So I don't have any of those good vibes, those good characters in me. I don't have them. Okay. I want I need something. Let me call Grace. 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 Please come. You bring me that bucket. You bring that bucket and keep it here for me. Then you take no, that white bucket. See that white bucket? Why are you going to the drawer? She's waking up from sleep, so she's confused. See that bucket. Remove those things and put on the floor. Bring me that bucket. Then you will now carry that. Okay, let me give you one instruction at a time. So I've put a bit of what I have inside of this place. And as at this time, this child is maybe just 3 years old. And give me the bucket, bring it. As at this time, this child is just maybe 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, as the case may be. Okay, drop it in. Then carry that other, yes, carry that other plastic. Go and fill water inside and bring for me. This is this is going to be an interesting class now. So this is your 3-year-old, your 4-year-old. You understand? You're raising the child. You have awakened her from deep. Yes, oh, I've awakened her from deep sleep. Oh, I'm so sorry, Grace. I'm sorry. So the child is in, say, grade 2 or grade whatever, is going to school, and every time the school will be complaining that this child is rude, this child is rude, this child is. Fasia, are you here? Fasia, are you here? The school will be complaining, this child is rude, this child is rude. It's the environment. Is what is being poured. No, put it here. I wouldn't want to. It is what is being poured into the child that the child is exhibiting. The child that God created and gave to you, God did not create that child and say, go out there and go and make Button Lisa frustrated. God did not say, go to Peggy and go and make Peggy frustrated. No. You only become frustrated as a result of that which you are pouring into the child. And sometimes parents do not know this. That's why I agreed with Onyeka when she said parents need to be parented. I'm going to keep this here. We are not done yet with this one. This one, there is a lot of work to be done here. You're now going to see what will happen if you can extract that child from that present environment and take the child away to a different environment that has love and everything. You will see what will happen here now. Just hold on. I will drop this one here. Let's carry the positive energy. So here is another newborn baby, the same age with this one, right? The same age with this one. Born into a family of love, born into a very loving family, a family that has care, a family. Yeah, okay. Are you not going to sleep? Am I not going to sleep? I will, baby. I'll go to sleep. Please check your Instagram. Check your Instagram. I dropped you a message there. Check your Instagram. Frustration is bad. Frustration is really bad. So this is but why am I not seeing those comments here? I didn't even know Fasia responded. I just saw it here. This is positive energy. This family, this one is born to you. But Lisa's family is a family of love. Is a family of very high emotional intelligence. It's a family that puts their check on their emotions on that check. Do you understand? So this baby comes into your family. What are you putting in? The same water that we put in there. Nothing is going to happen here. Watch. It's filled up without any form of change. It's filled up without any form of change. This is now a child in his adulthood. So it is what was put in him. The Bible said, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he grows, he will not depart from it. The Bible is not micing words. It's not micing words. If you don't parent intentionally, you will get the result of that which you have parented. If you do not parent intentionally, you're going to get the result of that which you have parented. Okay. So this guy has grown up, is now maybe a managing director somewhere, and has subordinates under him. And those subordinates, they keep wondering, how did they train this our boss? He's so understanding. He doesn't belittle anybody. He doesn't look down on anybody. It's the seeds that were poured in. Oh. Let me take a sip. Thank you. Thank you for writing that you're following. Thank you. We'll bring this one back. This one now, we are going to fill this one up to adulthood. Oh. Watch. At this point, we need this thing. Now I have to stand up. Grace, you bring me more water. This water won't be enough. This color is really much. Use another thing. Bring me water. Let me not waste my drinking water. So the child is still in the same environment, but so we are pouring. You see, it's overflowing, isn't it? Let me pause and explain. It's overflowing, and where is overflowing to? It is also colored water. This overflow now is also bad behavior. So the child, this guy, has also become an adult like this guy. You better put it. You should have used the other bigger one, that metal one, and we need plenty of water. Please, sorry, eh? Should you're not going to school tomorrow now. You sleep. Is there school tomorrow? Oh, where? Though this one has become, where is that one? An adult like this one. So whilst this one is a managing director somewhere, and the subordinates are so happy to have had, I can't drink this one though. I don't want bad behavior. Well, this guy's subordinates are so happy that, oh, such a lovely such a lovely such a lovely gentleman, blah 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 blah. This one, this girl that starts smoking marijuana at 10, are you even sure she will get past college? Are you sure she'll be able to get past college? Now, let's say we have at this point extracted her from that environment. We've taken her away from the parents' setting and possibly taken her to a rehab center. Let me use a rehab center. At the rehab center, nobody there is smoking marijuana. Okay, Fasia, I'll check it out. Nobody there is smoking marijuana. Nobody there. Good girl. Put water here for me. Very good. Thank you. You can go and sleep. I won't call you again. Anything I need now, I'll go for it myself. Go and sleep. Nobody at the rehab is smoking marijuana. Nobody at the rehab is doing all of these things. At the rehab, they are just trying to get you back to the purity of heart that God created you with, isn't it? So they begin to speak positivity into your mindset. They begin to give you positive affirmations. They begin to open your eyes to see that you are more than smoking marijuana. You are more than being a common thief on the road. You are more than this. You can do things. A lot of people are waiting to hear your voice that will now change generation. They begin to give you these things. And you begin to see that there are other people around you that are actually doing better. You find this one come and give you testimony. Ah, when I came to this place, I was like this. So they are all those things they are saying to you. This is it. They are pouring into you. Watch, oh. What have you noticed? At this point, the colored water is not even as dark as when we started off from, isn't it? It's getting lighter. It's getting lighter. Why? Because those things, those negative things that you were born into, you have moved away from that environment. You've gone to a more healthier environment. You've gone to a place where they see life differently. Do you understand? So it is what is obtainable in that space. It is what is obtainable in that space that you begin to get into your own life. So there is a reworking of your mind. This is your mindset being reworked. This is your spectacle being changed. Do you understand? We continue. You see? Can you see? There is a lot of work that has gone in here. We are still not there yet because you may not see, but I can see that we still have some particles of the color inside. But with consistency, it's just like the consistency we talk about here on this YouTube street. With consistency, everything will be wiped away. Everything. You see that negativity? It will be wiped away with consistency. See it? I'm pulling it out and dropping it inside the garbage bin. See? Inside the garbage bin. With consistency. So we continue with our consistency. At this point, we have a reworked human being. This is a reworked human being. This guy and this guy are now at par. They are now at par. They are now at par. That's why you hear some people give you testimonies. They will say, I wasn't like this. The grace of God kept me. If I tell you my story, if I tell you who I was, the grace of God kept me. The impurities are no longer there. The impurities are no longer there. They have been washed away, but they cannot be washed away if you don't step out of your original settings, your original environment. If that child is not being helped, see, that child as it is does not know any better. If that child is not being helped, the impurities will remain. But once that child finds help, that somebody comes along, and you know that sometimes this help life can be taken so that another person's life can be saved. Do you know that? A life can be taken so that another person's life can be saved. So that's how I was looking for you. I didn't know the thing was going to go like this. I didn't know it was going to get to where we'll even start doing an experiment. But this is a crystal clear. This is purity. This is a pious being that will now begin to deposit his own experience into the life of yet another person, into the life of yet another person, into the life of yet another person. You see, that's how it is. So let me pack my load. I'll pack these things myself. I'm coming back. I promised Grace I wasn't going to call her again. So stay there, go and sleep. She said no. Okay, so bring me rag. Grace said no. Okay. So she's the one I love the demonstration. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Drink my water. All right. Okay, take the glass. Okay. So that's it. So this is Grace. I told you I have a little girl here. When she came, you give her something, she'll just collect and walk away. And because I'm into this thing, I knew exactly what the problem was. So one evening, one day, it was an evening, we had all gone out, myself, my two friends, and the girl herself. We didn't spend the day at home that day. We were out the entire day. So in the evening, when we came back, it was just one of my friends that followed me back home. We're just here, and I'm like, okay, I know we've had our meals out there, but what are we going to use to close the night? Me, I love coffee a lot. So the my friend now said, why don't we just have tea? I said, okay, boil water now, let's make tea. I now that's directed my friend now where to go and pick up a beverage. I said, okay, go to so place, you see a beverage, pick it up for Grace. She was really new then. I think she had just done maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks with me before this set date. So my friend now picked up that beverage. You know the sachet beverages now for children. My friend picked it up and handed over to Grace. So Grace just collected it and walked away. She turned. I hope my microphone is still on. She turned and walked away. She was going. So the lady was furious. She was really furious. She said, "Come back here. Where are you coming from? How did they train you that they give you something you don't know how to say thank you?" I was just sitting down there. I didn't say anything. She said, "Come back here. You don't have respect. Don't you have respect?" I stayed calm. She finished with the girl now. And then if this girl speaks, you won't even hear anything. I will just be screaming. I said, I can't hear what you're saying. Can you open your mouth and I can't hear what you're saying? Can you open your mouth and talk? So the lady screamed and the girl just used that small tiny voice. Yes, you can laugh. She just used that small tiny voice inside that me I used to complain that I don't hear. She used it to tell the lady, thank you. So she left. I made sure the girl had gone to bed. Two friends now, we stay up late a lot. So I was now telling her, I said, since this girl came here, she has not told me thank you. Not from the day me and her went to the market to do her cosmetic shopping, not from anything at all. When she eats, she doesn't say thank you. It's something I had noticed, but I know where that thing is coming from. She's not doing it because she intentionally wants to be rude. She's doing it because she doesn't know any better. She doesn't know the difference, right? She doesn't know the difference. She doesn't know any better. So it is us now that will put our emotions under check, because it can be very annoying. I know it can be frustrating, it can be very annoying, but we just have to put our emotions under check to help the girl, to help the child. Do you know that the first time I took her to go and register in the school so that she can start school, we got there, they did everything. I paid everything they said we should pay. Took her to go and snap passports, the passport, so that they can, put inside her file. I did all of those things. By the end of the day, there in the school, the girl said she was not going to school. They took her to the counselor's office. Counselor spoke and spoke. She said she wasn't going. So we came back home. I said, okay, you think I'm going to send you back to the village? I will not. Heavens will forbid me that I see a child who is on the verge of destruction and I send you back to go and get destroyed. I will not. So you stay here in the house. Since you don't want to go to school, no problem. If I stand up, take my son to school, that boy comes back from school by 5 a.m. I leave in the morning. Is by that 5 a.m. I'll pick up the child and then we start coming back home. So you stay at home. When the girl saw that I didn't bulge about sending her back, she began to adjust by herself. It was she herself that went to my friend to plead with my friend to tell me that please, she's now ready to go to school. And right now she's changing. Parenting is hard. It's hard indeed. Parenting is not a joke. Some people think parenting is a joke. Parenting is not a joke. Parenting is not a joke. If we had proper parenting, if people were parenting well, see, most of the things we complain about, even these our leaders will complain about, you will not complain. When the girl saw that I was a tough nut too to crack, she started begging that please, she now wants to go to school. So as school resumed, this new academic session, I took her back to that school to enroll her. They were shocked when the admin lady, the counselor, those that we interfaced with, the first time I went there, that saw what transpired. It was dramatic. It was dramatic. They were shocked that I returned this girl. They were like, you mean you didn't send this girl home? I said, send her home to go and do what? Send her home to go and do what? What if it was my direct child? Won't I manage the situation? So the way I would have managed the situation if I bettered this girl directly is the way I have managed the situation. And now she has accepted. She has accepted that she has left the village aside. She's come to a new place and she will just flow with whatever is being given. Now her voice is coming out. If she talks, at least you can hear her. She's no longer, she's no longer being as if you are the one sidelining her, as if you're the one sidelining her. Meanwhile, she's the one that used to sideline her. So what is my business with you in this house? It's only this space. If I don't sit down on this space, I'm sitting down on the couch. Every other part of the house, you can take it. As long as you don't come to this my side and that my couch. As long as the house is clean, as long as my kitchen is clean, what is my wahala there again? In Nigeria, we say wahala. What's my wahala there again? No, 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 I don't have any problems at all, you know. So now, even this girl, that water I was pouring is getting to her already. We are not there yet. That's why I paused halfway and I told you, I said, we still have some coloration in this glass. So we are not there yet. So we continue to walk and walk and walk until you find the exact human being that God created. The day that, you know, one spermatozoon crossed over to go and fertilize an egg, one woman's egg. The intention that God had when he allowed a sperm to fertilize another sperm, and the female sperm, the intention that he had will begin to be manifested on that human being. But first of all, there must be a disconnect. There have to be a disconnect. If not, it will be a tough work. So do you now see why I posed that question to you from the very beginning? I said, where is this child right now? Where is this child right now? It's not enough. It's not enough to say, oh, go and do like this, go and threaten the child. Some cases I see, they'll pack children to the police station. That's not the answer. That is not the answer. Yes, it's true. That's not the answer. Threatening the child is not an answer. I needed to know, where is this child now? What is the situation before I can give my verdict? And from everything we've discussed, you yourself, you know that as long as that child is in that environment, sweetheart, there is little or nothing you can do. There is little or nothing you can do as long as that child remains in that environment. Except there is a distraction, they extract, not distraction, except there is an extraction before the work can begin. So I raise my case. I hope I did justice to your time. I hope I didn't waste your time. I hope I didn't waste your time, please. So that's all. That's all. That's all for that subject. So what do you think? You tell me something. Now I know the solution is to remove the impurities from. Of course, it is. That's the solution. No? And it's not something you achieve, say, okay, it's in 1 week, 2 weeks. No, 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 no. You that has embarked, you that have decided to embark on that journey, you have to be determined. You have to be determined, like, I'm determined to see that this one, just like what I'm doing with Grace, in a year or two, I'm going to present this girl to the world. I'll present her to the world. I'll present her to the world in a year or two. When it takes years, yes, it takes years. It's not a joke. I'm going to present her to the world. I was telling her the other day, I said, as the 7-year-old, I catch him every day to do content and all those things. You think you have escaped it. Don't worry, I'm just giving you time. Very soon, I will look at you and know that, okay, Grace is gifted with this. And then we begin to extract that thing you're gifted with and push it to the world so that it can be a blessing to another person. Don't think, no, 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 no. That's it. Oh. That's it. So thank you so very much for putting that question out that day. Thank you for putting that question out that day. Unfortunately, the people we were with that day, that needed the end of this discussion, they are not here today. But thank God for YouTube. So this video is going to be there. My internet has started. Okay. Okay. Have a good. Okay. All right, baby. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I had a good time. Thank you. Mwah. Love. Mm, mm. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Good night. Good night. Thank you. Okay, so let me do this optimization. Okay. Bye bye. Have a sweet sleep. Bye 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 bye. I think you're 3 hours ahead of us, right? Kenya is 3 hours ahead of Nigeria. I think so. Let me ask. Meta, what is the time now in Kenya? My friend is going to bed. Oh, is 1:41. Okay, 12 2. So I think 2 hours. It's 1:41 a.m. East African time. Okay, two hours. 2 hours. All right, thank you. See you. And I'll end this live too so that I can use it. I can use as good content. Let me end it. Yeah. So that I'll